Hello everyone, my name is Valerie from Sacred Out Healers, and today I will be showing you the steps that I take for every single market that I do. First of all, I do market research because it's very, very important to know that, to know what you're going to sell, right? Then I measure the table, make sure that it is almost as close as possible to the table that you will have at the event. I test the colors. Right now we're getting close to Easter, so I was trying to just go with the theme, but then it looked very tacky, so I just removed it. Now I'm checking what I'm trying to sell. It's actually a lot bigger in comparison to the bags that I have, so I had to do a quick purchase through Amazon. And then now you see me just displaying them to see if I can able to fit everything or just move a few things. And like I said, the table that I have at the event is a bit shorter, so I just have to be careful. And I did this flyer on Canva. I printed it out, and then I quickly noticed that it also looked tacky just laying there. So I had to do another purchase for the flyers, and I'm doing that now. For this particular event, I wanted to focus on something different, something that would stand out. This was a yoga event, so I knew that there were going to be a lot of vendors selling similar items, or it's not even about the crystals, it's about just being spiritual in the same field. So I wanted to have something that would stand out, and I decided to just go this route. I felt like it was important to me because this is how I actually got started with crystals after many years of using them. You can see me here just trying to figure out which stones to put, which stones look good with what. I do not have a lot of quantity of the same thing. For the small stones, I may have the most about 50 pieces when you see stores getting 300, 500 pieces. And for the big stones, I will probably have 5 to 12 pieces at max. So yes, it puts me at a very limited space in a way, but at the same time, it makes it more exclusive. So I'm here writing things down, checking what each kit has, how many pieces, because I'm just trying to compare how much I'm selling those pieces online and how much I can sell that at the event with a discount, right? So in total, it was about like $250 online if you buy them individually. And at the event, I was selling them for like $155, $85. Yeah, it was a really good discount. I wrote down my product descriptions on Canva because, to be honest, they do sell it online, but they don't really, I don't know, the way that they have it online, it doesn't really describe as I resonate with the crystals. So I just felt like, I know it's a lot more work when you do it by yourself individually, but at the same time, I just feel like when you put your own touch, you actually remember what each stone is, but at the same time, you can put how you can relate to that crystal as well. So that's what I'm doing here, but I actually regret this afterwards, and you will see why. Right now you see me putting all the stones on the table, and this is when I realized that I didn't have much to be able to create mini kits. So I went down to 4 intentions, and for each intention I had about 4 to 5 kits in general. So it wasn't that much, but at the same time it was enough to be able to meet my goal for the event. So that was okay. What you see here, some of the stones, you have obsidian flame, which is what you see on the left, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, citrine, tiger's eye, hematoid quartz, and then on the far top left, you can see prehnite, apatite, and aquamarine. You'll see me pick the grids for each particular intention. I'm picking up a little bit. I'm removing the product description that I had before because I no longer can provide what I put in there. So I'm also doing that. Clean, because it can get very messy very fast. And for me, I'm a very visual person, like I said before. So if I don't see the magic, I won't be able to sell the magic. So yeah, I'm back again, rearranging everything, just trying to make space. And yeah, I go through this process a lot of times because I just want to make sure that I have this perfect and that I don't run into any trouble when I do the markets, because a lot of the markets I do them by myself and I don't have the time to be figuring out where the stones are, or if I'm missing one stone, what should I do, because this will happen, guys. Like, just expect anything. I put what I wrote on the flyer, and now I have the stand for it. I'm trying to bring out a few things that I want to have on my table in addition to the crystal grids, and that's what you see here. I'm just trying to figure it out, where should I put it, and I'm trying to follow the theme. So you can see all the black stones are on my right, all the lighter stones are on my left, and I'm just trying to do that. Now you can see me creating the display, and this is actually what we'll be showing at the show. It is actually very hard for me to focus when it comes to crystals, because crystals will relax the fuck out of you, okay? And I'm not trying to curse or anything like that, but just imagine trying to be objective and trying to be just rushing yourself to be done, but like you are working with energy, and whether you like it or not, you just feel it, right? Because I'm touching them, I'm messing with them, I'm moving them. And so yeah, this had to be probably like my third day of doing this, or the fourth day. I had like no sleep at all, and you have to push through, guys. You know, sometimes when it comes to having your own business, a lot of people don't get to see the other side, which is this, and this is the side that most people, they start to do it and they just give up. So just keep on pushing. If you are truly passionate about what you do with your business, it doesn't matter, you know, like you just have to push through. You also see me cleaning the crystals and all that because, like I said, I'm very visual, and this may be a good thing for some people. I mean, this may be a bad thing for some people, but for me, I notice everything. I'm very detail oriented, and it is a blessing, but it's also really bad because I can see all the mistakes for everything, which it makes me a little bit of a perfectionist, not in a good way. So I always try my best to just show a good display, because that's what's going to get the customers just coming to your booth. Remember, when you go to these big events, and this was a huge event, this was about 3,000 people, there are over 50 booths, okay? And guess what? One customer will only visit on an average about 10 booths. So you better have something that will make them go to your booth, okay? So this is why everything, just take your time. I know that it may be like, you may think that it really doesn't matter, but it does, because why would you want this little detail pretty much push away one sale, okay? So clean your stuff. I'm organizing everything now. Once again, trying to create a nice, beautiful display. If you can see, now I have the abundance kit ready to go. It's the yellow one. I'm creating the protection kit. You can see it right there. Isn't it beautiful, guys? I mean, I'm obsessed. Like, look at this beauty. I mean, even if you're not into crystals, how can you not? Like, this is beautiful. At the end, I actually had to change a few things here and there about the display because it created some confusion. And I only knew this because I brought in my husband afterwards to just look at my table. And this is actually very, very important, okay? Get feedback. I don't care who it is. It could be your child. It could be your mom. It could be your grandma, your spouse, whatever. Call someone if you don't live, with someone, because they need to see your table. Sometimes we are so involved on just trying to create, and we don't see the mistakes, or it doesn't always have to be a mistake. It could be something beautiful and we don't see it either. So for this particular case, my husband said that he was confused about the kits because he thought that the crystals around it were included. And that's something that I'm not trying to promote. Now I'm putting one of the grids behind it just to see how it would look. I'm just trying to figure things out, guys. This is just the creative side of it. There will be 1,000 times that I will switch it up here and there, because if I don't see it, like I said, if I don't see it visually, I just can't sell it. And if it doesn't align with me, then I will be pushing that energy out to my customers, and that's not what I'm trying to create. So I'm just making space right now. I was finishing everything up by Thursday because the show was on Saturday, but we had to be on Friday at the event just to set things up. So it is important that you finish on time. I do not recommend to leave this at the last moment, because people just know that you didn't take your time. You know, everywhere I go, and I'm not trying to be cocky, is that people will look at my table and then tell me, oh my God, it is so beautiful. What you have is very unique. It stands out and comes naturally. Every time that I have an event, I take my time, I display over and over again. I change things up, I take things out, put things back in. It's a back and forth, okay? Enjoy the process, guys. You can see here that now the stones are straight, and I changed it because of what I said before. My husband was confused, so that means that customers will be confused. And now I'm going to my Shopify app, because I use Shopify to sell my stuff online, and I want to make sure that everything that I put online is actually displaying there too, because guys, it has happened to me so many times that I add a product and it doesn't even show up, and I can't even charge the customers. Now you see me steaming the table cover, and this is another step that I take for every single event. A lot of people have told me, oh my God, what a waste of time because it gets wrinkled afterwards. It does, but trust me that this would make a huge difference, okay? Your display means everything, guys. It will attract customers. It will, because it looks beautiful, because you look sharp, you look like you're ready to, to do what you need to do. And I think this is just a very annoying step that you need to do, but it will attract customers, especially high-paying customers, because it looks sharp and it looks professional. Very, very professional. So yes, here is my whole entire layout, how it came out. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you have done markets before, and talk to you soon. Bye.